Welcome to a new episode here at Spiritual Court TV. This is going to be the case of the guilty high priestess in the reverse. In the preliminary reading, when I sat back to see everything by way of what I was being allowed to see, in translation, somebody overstepped their bounds. Somebody thought that spiritually they didn't need to respect something when it came to you. And so this person is now experiencing some type of fall from grace. Whatever that energy is, we're going to get into it. We're going to see the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth as we open up this door. Please remove any illusions and or falsehoods that anybody could be projecting out right now in the ethers. So mote it be. I call upon the Ace of Swords to be my guide, to cut through, to see the truth. And so it is. This person could be giving up. Somebody could be walking away with the Two of Wands. They could be moving around, moving forward. Somebody's got motion. Somebody's going a different direction. Clarify this High Priestess in a reverse. What happened? What did you do? The Seven of Cups. You're trying to look at your options, or did you create illusions? What did you do with the Seven of Cups? Oh, you created illusions about what you did. So you got the Ten of Swords. Ultimate betrayal to the universe, to nature. Defiling nature, forbidden magic, slicker than a can of oil. Somebody thought they were slicker than a can of oil. You got to be real slick to think you can slip and slide around these new spiritual laws. This is what the universe is saying. This High Priestess in the reverse. Seven of Cups is illusions. Somebody had a choice. I feel like the Seven of Cups is also about options. The Ten of Swords, so somebody's choice. Somebody consciously made a decision to create an illusion, okay? Let's just say that it was bad magic in the making. Clarify this person. Yeah, this person is done. I don't even know if we need to go any further. This might be like a 3-minute reading. I'll try to pull more energy for educational purposes, but whoever this Dark High Priestess is, oh, it's a wrap. You got the Nine of Swords in the reverse. Somebody was playing mind games, honey. Ten of Swords, Seven of Cups in the, oh, this is mental. Somebody was saying, I'm going to make you be, you know what I'm saying? Somebody was really in that magi energy with the Four of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, all the cups got knocked over. It's the ingrates energy. Why is the Four of Cups in the reverse? Because somebody missed an opportunity to pay attention to their own cup. So the universe just took all their cups away. You were given a choice, Seven of Cups. You decided to be on demon time. You decided to get into the Ten of Swords and do something absolutely monstrositous. Is that a word? We're going to make it one. You're a monster. That's what I wanted to say. A monstration of a monster. Seven of Cups and the Nine of Swords in the reverse with the Four of Cups in the reverse. Like, it's a wrap. Whatever this was, somebody had a choice. So they decided to be on demon time. Show me this High Priestess in the reverse. Now they sitting them looking crazy. Queen of Wands in the reverse, yeah. It's giving dark witch. It's giving unfortunate. It's giving somebody had a choice. They should have made another decision. The choice is clear that this was not a good choice with the Ten of Swords, so they chose to be on demon time. Seven of Cups, now they want their cup back, but the Four of Cups is in the reverse, which means that the universe is not giving them the same options that they once had before they made this stupid decision to do something in the spirit realm that was very disrespectful. So it's like you can't run back to the universe saying, okay, you know what? I changed my mind. I want that cup that you offered me. The universe is like, no, what are you talking about? The Four of Cups in the reverse. That offer has since expired. You made your decision to be on demon time. So now you got to be on demon time. Clarify this Dark High Priestess, Queen of Wands in the reverse. What you got going on, girl? You feeling weak? You feeling like lackadaisical, strength in the reverse? Somebody's been depleted. Somebody's defeated. Somebody's depleted of all their energy. Somebody knew that this was going to work. They just didn't know how it was going to happen. And that's how you know they were hooked on some type of belief system. Believing a lie? Well, sometimes, I don't know. Maybe that's what they felt they needed to do. Oh, this person is so done. It's not even funny. Their bloodline is dealing with them. Whatever this is, the universe has handed this person over to their bloodline. The Ten of Pentacles is in the reverse with the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody fell from grace. Literally. Somebody could have left something alone. Somebody had a choice. Seven of Cups is multiple options, multiple opportunities to make a decision. And somebody still chose to be on demon time with the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Whoever this person was, honestly, they fell from grace real hard. It's a fallen angel. Judgment in the reverse. This is a fallen angel. This is a fallen angel. Sure the hell is. Sure the hell is. This person was in the Ten of Pentacles. Wow. Somebody forfeited their spot. Somebody fell from grace to Seven of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, this is a wrap. So unfortunate that the decision was right here to let something go and somebody refused to walk away from something. They're coming up as a Hierophant in the reverse. They broke spiritual law, High Priestess. Yeah, wow. It was ego. What happened here? What happened, Queen of Wands? What happened? You just had to let it be something that it wasn't, or what happened? Well, what's happening is, somebody could come in the spiritual court like, well, what had happened was, no, well, what had happened was this, and now this is what's happening. That's what's up. That's what's down. The Tower, the illusions, Ten of Swords, being exposed. You did the most. You had a choice. Show me this Dark High Priestess in the reverse. Somebody had got hit real hard with their own energy. Damn. Ace of Cups in the reverse. I'm talking about a plummet from divinity. Somebody played around with the divine. Somebody thought they could outsmart the divine and abuse their nature, their power. Seven of Swords, something instantly got caught. Something was on the divine's radar with the Seven of Swords in the reverse. Oh, yeah. This person, Ace of Cups in the reverse, look, Knight of Wands. What's this pursuit in what? What's the Knight of Wands? What are they pursuing, or were they pursuing this nasty energy? Six of Pentacles with the Knight of Wands. Why is this Queen of Wands in the reverse in this energy? What's going on, girl? What happened? Death. Somebody's ancestors were watching them literally sink their own battleship. You got the Seven of Wands and the Three of Wands. I cannot make this up. Somebody's ancestors were watching them, urging them. Look at all of the divinity in the reverse. The Four of Cups. The Four of Cups. The universe offered this person a cup and they didn't want it. They told the universe, get that shit up out of here. I don't want that. I want the Ace of Cups. The universe then said, okay, that's fine. You can have that. But take this cup right here, since this belongs to you. And then this cup is going to get you to the Ace of Pentacles. Somebody didn't like the fact that something wasn't happening right then and there, which leads me to believe that whoever they tried to betray like this, the people, places, and things, they felt like something was manifesting faster for the collective, the kindred souls of this planet, than it was for them. But the universe offered them the fourth cup. That was their cup. They may have needed to wait a little bit longer, maybe like another year or two, whatever it is, or whatever this is, okay? They wanted to expedite the shit. They wanted it done expeditiously, and somebody took it upon themselves and said, vengeance is mine, and they did something. With Death and the Seven of Wands and the Three of Wands, their ancestors were watching them miss out on this potential to ascend to this higher realm, higher understanding with the Ace of Cups in the reverse. Somebody's catching a hard tower. I'm talking hard. Ten of Swords and the Nine of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, I just heard another one bites the dust. And another one. And another one. Another one bites the dust. Boom, boom, boom. Another one bites the dust. Doom, doom, doom. Another one's eating dust. Somebody's eating dust. This person got cold cocked, y'all. Piping hot tea with their own energy. The Ten of Swords, yeah, listen, they did not want that offer. They felt like that offer that the universe was giving them initially was beneath them. And now they're in a haste, now that they're down for the count, asking the universe, well, hey, can I take that cup? So the universe is like, nah, we're just going to take everything from you. The Ten of Pentacles is in the reverse, Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody had the potential to be very abundant. Wow. Yeah, this person had the potential to be very, very abundant. Somebody was supposed to be the Hierophant and the Nine of Cups of their bloodline. This is somebody that was offered the divine cup, and they didn't want to take that road less traveled. They didn't want to travel the narrow path. They wanted to travel the road that was wide, fast, quick. I need it now. Hurry up. But had they followed that, which doesn't matter now because the nine that comes in the Hierophant is no longer an option that's on the table. It might have taken them a little bit longer. Maybe there was some character building or spiritual work that needed to be done here. And somebody went and did something. And let me tell you, oh, there's nothing available now. Somebody has no options. Clarify. Yeah, you fell from grace real hard. I don't know why you did that. Two of Pentacles in the reverse. 2 + 2 is 4. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Two of Pentacles in the reverse with the Two of Swords in the reverse. I can't make it up. Somebody's in an imbalance. They put themselves there. This person's being tossed around like a tossed salad, tossed up. They're feeling it. They don't know what it is, but it's their own energy. 10 of Swords. Their bloodline was looking at them. Show me this Death and the 7 of Wands for their ancestors. Child, their ancestors are looking at them like, are you crazy? Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody went against their ancestors' wishes. When you do that, you have no spirit guides, honey. What are you tapped into? What are you carrying out? What bloodline are you carrying? They've stripped this away from you. They're like, no, we're going to give it to somebody else in your family, somebody else in your bloodline. 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. The universe said, no, if we give you this now, if you're this reckless in the 4 of Cups and you don't want to accept your cup and you don't show any patience to that which is for you and what it is that you need to learn by way of how your higher self set it up, that we don't feel like you deserve this. This is how somebody's ancestors are talking. I can't make it up. We're giving this shit to somebody else. So they could be raising somebody else up in this bloodline, but somebody had their crown stripped away from them. Damn. Somebody had their gifts taken from them, their power. Ooh, somebody was a Queen of Wands in the upright, strength in the upright, Ace of Pentacles in the upright, 10 of Pentacles in the upright, Ace of Cups, all of that, divinity. They just had to sit with that 4 of Cups for a minute. You know, the 4 of Cups, by way of its depiction, is 4 cups are lined up. There's 1 cup coming from the clouds where the universe is saying, here, this is your cup. And somebody was like, I don't want that. They're like, no, just sit with this cup. This cup is going to turn into the Ace of Pentacles, the 10 of Pentacles. Just sit with it. They're like, no, I want it now. They showed no restraint. Great potential, but these court cases are not based on what you have the potential to be. It's based on who you are and what it is, what we know to be true. They gave this offer to somebody else in the bloodline. Somebody's been stripped of their power, stripped of their crown. They're not happy about that. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody's ancestors rejected this offer. Somebody's ancestors was not backing this weird ass, shady ass motherfucking shenanigan. Like, what is this? Clarify. Let's shake the table a little bit. Let's shake the table. Somebody could be feeling stuck. Yeah, let's shake the table with the Chariot energy. Clarify. The 8 of Pentacles. They're still trying to put something together. What is this energy? I don't think they know what's going on. I don't think they really know what's going on. 6 of Cups and the 4 of Swords. I don't even think they know what's going on at all. Whoever they are, I don't know if they're aware that their ancestors are not rocking with them. Somebody is that focused on being diabolical that they're not paying attention to the signs. Queen of Wands in the reverse is a reckless person, jealous, angry, big ego energy, trying to prove something to people that ain't paying attention. Yeah, it's nasty word. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, death. Somebody's ancestors are looking at them like, what the hell are you doing? You supposed to be out here standing on spiritual business and you standing on bullshit instead? How you get that doggone distracted by this illusion? Yeah, listen, it's not even a backfire, y'all. The energy was never approved by spiritual court. The universe never approved this spiritual work, whatever this person did in the spirit, it was never approved. It never went anywhere. Somebody's own ancestors got them blocked. This person could be feeling hexed. Nobody's doing work on them. Shit. Oh man, I'm laughing to keep from crying. Nobody's doing work on this person. I know they're doing work on me. I know that. No, baby, you're in the 9 of Swords in the reverse, boo. That energy never went anywhere. None of it. If you need to have some type of like meeting or you want to talk to spiritual court, you need to talk to your ancestors and see if they'll pick up the phone. Because right now, They're not fooling with you like that. They're raising somebody else up in your bloodline to take this spot because you failed your mission immediately. The stakes were high. Somebody was being tested by their bloodline with the Four of Cups. Like, let me see what you're gonna do with this cup right here. Somebody's like, no, I want this one. The universe is like, that's not your cup. Ace of Cups in the reverse. Didn't we tell you to keep your damn crusty ass Queen of Wands in the reverse ass hands to yourself? And you was like, no, I don't want to. Because whoever you tried to come after, they were properly ascending. Respecting spiritual law. Yeah. There is a such group of people that follow the rules and respect spiritual law, putting in good work with the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah. Reaping the benefits. Yeah. You didn't know that. And you went after those people. That was the wrong group of people. Yeah. Now you're sitting up here running from some shit that you don't even know what it is. It's not us. It's your ancestors. It's the universe. Because whatever this Queen of Wands in the reverse sent out, it did not go anywhere. And again, the way they're moving with the Chariot and the Eight of Pentacles still trying to make something work, I don't even think they know what the hell is going on. I feel like they're just doing something. Who's going to tell them? Queen of Wands in the reverse. Who's going to tell this person? Like, who's going to tell them that their whole ass is hanging out to dry? Their whole ass is out, that they've been exposed in spiritual court with the Moon in the reverse and the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. You know who's going to tell them? The universe. It's right here. Like, shit. Like, what are you doing with the Three of Wands and the Seven of Wands? Somebody's ancestors are like, what are you doing? Somebody's ancestors are like, what in the world are you doing? We just need you to see for yourself with the Hangman. This person's being cold cocked by their bloodline, laid out, mollywopped, hung upside down in order to see something properly. They're being hung out to dry. Because I feel like this bloodline wants somebody else in this high priestess energy. Yeah, somebody's bloodline, known and unknown, alive and unalive, in the spirit realm, is calling judgment down on them. They're like, nah, that's not. You got people in the spirit realm breaking spiritual contracts with people that keep being spiritually negligent in their own bloodline. You got the spiritual court in the heavens, in the spirit. You got the dead calling judgment. The dead is very much alive. Essence don't die. You got people's essences, their contracts, calling judgment on them. Loved ones that have crossed over to the other side, to the upper room, to the lower realms. They all calling judgment. What happened, Spirit? Three of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. You got the Ace of Wands and you got the Knight of Cups. Three of Pentacles in the reverse with the Moon in the reverse. Yeah, something is not working. And I don't know what the hell. Somebody is doing something currently. This is current energy. This could be today, okay? Maybe somebody's trying to make something happen before the end of the night or whatever this is, whatever the pursuit is. They have absolutely no idea that the energy that they've already sent out didn't go over to the real high priestess Hierophant or whoever this is that they're trying. I just heard to knock off their square. The energy didn't go anywhere. The Fool in the reverse and the Five of Swords. Yet and still, somebody is still believing that something can work, and believing is absolutely something that they will continue to do. This person's been replaced by their bloodline. I don't know who's going to tell them. I don't think they know. I don't even think they know. What they talking to got them in a hissy and a tissy. Mentally turning topsy-turvy with the devil. Something else got a hold of this person. I don't know who they think they're talking to, but their ancestors are right here looking like, get our names off of that. Get our essence off of that. Get our spiritual documents off of that. Yeah, they're not even showing up to defend this person in spiritual court. Clarify this Queen of Wands. Yeah, this person better watch you. They better watch you. You got a King of Swords and a Wheel of Fortune. There's a Gemini here, okay? And you got the Ten of Wands. Somebody's stressed out and weighed down about somebody going after their Wheel of Fortune, okay? So this could have been one of the people that this Queen of Wands tried to attack. Why is this King of Swords here? This Gemini, the Knight of Swords in the reverse, because something backfired. Somebody put an ass whooping on somebody. Somebody spiritually took somebody and tossed that ass around. Knight of Swords in the reverse. Whatever they sent, somebody got hurt. This person could physically be feeling away. Whoever this Queen of Wands in the reverse is, King of Swords, somebody got whooped. Clarify. Yeah, it's a wrap. There's a warlock here too. Okay, the King of Pentacles in the reverse. Something was a waste of time, money, and energy, and it continues to be a waste of time. But somebody's still doing something. They're still acting like, look, the Ace of Wands and the Knight of Cups. Somebody now wants to go back to that cup that was offered to them by the universe. With the Knight of Cups, the universe is like, that offer is no longer on the table. Now they want to go towards God. Somebody could be going into a religious atmosphere. Somebody could be joining a church, a Mormon church. Somebody could be going into Catholicism. Yeah, they're running from whatever the spiritual decision is. I just heard abort mission. Clarify this Queen of Wands in reverse. Abort mission. Yeah, abort mission. Page of Wands energy. They're coming up as the weakest link in an organization, a group. This person could have gone rogue. They could have gone and just did this all on their own, whatever this is, but there is no longer a group that is backing whoever that Queen of Wands in the reverse is. The Page of Wands, they see this person as immature and they've been stripped of all authority in the spirit realm. I don't know what the hell they thought they're doing or still what they think they're doing. It's like somebody rushing into spiritual court saying, huh. They're like, why are you breathing so hard? Like, relax, stand up, sit down, whatever you got to do to get this spiritual work. You think I could have that offer that the universe offered me? No, the Four of Cups is in the reverse. The universe is like, nah, we're not giving you that. The Seven of Cups, we came with the offer on the table. The expiration date has already expired. Like, what are you doing? And the Nine of Swords is in the reverse. Get it together. Nine of Cups. Now, this bloodline is saying we want somebody else in that place. So they're putting a Queen of Pentacles in that High Priestess seat. This is what happens when you disrespect your bloodline. They can replace you. They can eliminate you, okay? Yeah, I just heard the rising of the dead. Look, whoever this Queen of Wands in the reverse is, her moment to reign, her moment to shine, her moment to, I just heard to be tested on her integrity. Yeah. Had that Queen of Wands in the reverse rose to power, she would have been one of the most horrific people on the planet. This is why she's been stripped of all her power. Very negligent. She doesn't want to admit it, and she may not even know, but it's about to show the world. Something's over. This bloodline is choosing a Queen of Pentacles, somebody that they feel is upstanding, enough that they can go and claim this Wheel of Fortune for this bloodline. This is what spiritual court is all about right now. Show me this bloodline, Queen of Wands. They call judgment down on this Queen of Wands in the reverse. Yeah. Whoever this Queen of Swords is, this Queen of Pentacles and King of Swords, they feel like these two in this bloodline would be a better fit. So you got people being crowned by their ancestors to assume a position that somebody thought they were ready for, but showed their bloodline they absolutely were not. Yep. It's crazy. This person is like literally fighting some demons, y'all. When your bloodline goes against you, it's a wrap. You might as well just sit it down. It ain't even about, oh, they're doing magic on me. No, forget about them, they outside of you. This is what's going on internally. Five of Wands, that's an internal battle. That's fighting with your intuition. Why? Because you're not, your ancestors have since left the building. Whoever this person is, they're talking to the devil. They're fighting with the devil. If Hermit energy and the Five of Wands is here, okay, that means that this is what's going on the inside. This is what's happening inside of this person. It's chaos, confusion. Five of Wands and the Hermit, like you're supposed to be going within to find peace, solitude, solidarity, purification, intuitively, intentionally, seeing what it is you need to see, seeing the truth. If you're going within and you're in the Ten of Wands, then what exactly did you do? What is your external activities about? Because something has inflicted this person. And there's some type of demonic interception where somebody's ancestors have left the building. They're assigning somebody else new to this bloodline. Somebody that's going to raise the bar. Somebody's running in trying to negotiate with the Ace of Wands and the Knight of Cups, the initial cup that the universe offered them. But when they had a chance to choose, they were being tested integrity-wise. They chose the cup with the snake in it. And they tried to render this crazy-ass energy. I just heard untimely demise. Somebody could have tried to take somebody out. They got exposed with the moon in the reverse and the three of pentacles in the reverse. If they were collaborating with anybody, they're not anymore. Their ancestors have walked away and somebody else is being assigned to that bloodline. So congratulations for that. Somebody's got to clean up the bloodline. The way this person's ancestors are showing me that they are with the Queen of Wands in the reverse, Strength in the reverse, Ace of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, is somebody was so close to their crown, so close, but they showed this. It's like somebody's an ingrate. Yeah, they showed their ancestors that they don't deserve to have this. So this contract, this spiritual contract, this high priestess seat, this throne has been reassigned to a Queen of Pentacles in the bloodline who they feel is a little bit more grounded, and to a King of Swords as well. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, somebody that they feel is going to take their bloodline to the next level. Yeah, even the dead are not taking these weird ass offers anymore just because they crossed over. No, they've ascended as we've ascended. Their essence has ascended. So they're calling judgment over these earthly experiences. They're wrecking people's lives. Look at all these cards in the reverse. Somebody lost their entire inheritance playing around with a bad decision because they didn't know how to sit their bum ass down and go do something better than this weird ass energy. Now somebody's having inner turmoil. Look at all that mental. Seven of Swords in the reverse with the Nine of Swords and the Tower. These are internal towers. Whew. Because judgment is there. This does conclude this reading. If it resonated with you at any time, do me a favor, give this video a thumbs up, click the notifications button so you'll know when we're having episodes that upload here at Spiritual Court TV. Comment respectfully, pay attention to what you write. Whatever you write is for you. Remember, sometimes we get reminders a year later and you'll see your comment and maybe you'll see something differently from what you saw initially. So be mindful of that. I love y'all, okay? I'll be back with more readings and I'll see you soon. Peace be with you.